problems at home, and I was just like trying to get my mind off of it. Um, yeah, it's just like I don't know if it's normal thing. I don't think it is, but like when your dude's like trying to start stuff with you just so he can leave, it's dumb. Anyways, I hope I have hope in life for a much better outcome. So I wanted to tell you guys a story about when I received my gifts and how I did that and how it all came together and why I am the way I am or so loud or whatever. There was this time where I was coming to forgiveness, right? And forgiveness takes a long time. Sometimes it takes like people years to overcome and like just to do, period. You know, like some people will die just not even forgiving. And like when you're alive, it's good to forgive because it not only frees you from hate, it also lets you release what you gotta say to the other person that hurt you, you know? So like I definitely recommend that, and I personally will have more forgiveness talks as I go with life. Um it's like in life you don't do things to people to hurt them because it hurts. And um you never really know that until you find yourself in that same category or shoes, you know? So like it's just best to be nice and like try to like get at people's levels and understand them, not be always like talking bad about them because that's what I heard a lot growing up. It was all negative talk. So I'm at the point right now where I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna stay away from everybody because we don't speak the same, you know. But um, I just like right now in life, I figured like, oh well, I got married, you know, like I just it was also a gift that I asked of God. I asked him like I don't know how I prayed it, pretty much manifested it, and I saw it, and I knew it, and then one day he proposed, and that happened. But all I seen was, to be honest, was an addict that still suffers, and I don't know how else to explain that, but I I went with it still, and I follow life, but it's different. Um, there's a lot of things in life that um people could bag on people, but I'll never be able to do that because I'm the same, you know. Like I'd rather be next to the worst than and see them go up rather than me be for them, but because I've already had my chance where I did that, and it was good for a while, but like it was a sacrifice that I did personally, and it was only like a practice mentally thingy. Like I did it for God, and like He knew that it wasn't gonna take like it could have been only a day, you know, but it did go 7 years, and like I'm saying like I'm not perfect, you know, so like don't think I am, but my genuine sacrifice did go good, and I can if it didn't, none of the things today in the world would be going the way they are, and how loud I am. It's a gift that I was given through the messengers of God. So like I can't say that they're not even real because they are, and I've seen. Um, we've all had these prophecies thingies like in life where it's not even a prophecy because I don't I I can say honestly that like they're gifts, and it's like a real thing that like it's not fake, and it's so when God gives you a voice and He tells you that He's gonna give you a voice as loud as His, and anything that you say will be done, or like many have tried to do this, but none have ever been able to take it to the lengths you're gonna take it, and so like um it's the reason why I stay behind right now, and like I just don't know how to introduce the part where when uh, well, because I never really met Jesus, so I know it's him, but when I pictured him on the cross, I knew there was two crosses, and so one was down already, and he's down now still, and well, I really just know that you're the Holy Spirit will come to you and he'll be like, oh, well, it's anything that you want, and then you're like, oh, but I don't even know what to ask for, and he's like, the Holy Spirit is like it's the one with the eyes and the one with the flaming thingy that they talk about in the Bible. So like, I've seen um this the messengers, and you could consider me the same. Like I'm a messenger too of God, and so God doesn't really judge us of who what we are about. He just wants to know where our hearts are at. And so like there's a lot of people here that would be mad that I had the position that I am right now because of the fact that I already heard it a long time ago, where they would be like, why her? Like, she doesn't even, and that's all I could hear. And so I'm like, no, no, no. We'll put them first, and then they'll get their word across, and then I'll come in and I'll say what I got to, and we'll do this until they get it right, and then they'll be all proper at the end, and then so like all of this is like really planned, and like pretty much by the end there will be no more gangsters. They'll be realizing what they really are. um there's a lot of things that have already happened and nobody's really known, like the when the minimum wage went up. That was one call. Another one was when the gay marriage passed and then it suddenly didn't, and then that was another call that I made. Then another one was the motorcycles for the soldiers in Mexico. I didn't want them standing all day, so I asked for them to like get some, four-wheelers or three-wheelers. If that happened, then yeah, I made that call too, and these were just like yells out of the blue. So like, I'm still learning my voice, and it's I didn't really know how to explain this part, but the Bible part too, and this whole thing that's going on is when I bought the book of books dot agency. It had a landing page, I guess. So in the page when I bought it, it said Bible Truth Books. So don't think that I named it that. It's just something that came up when I bought God the title book of books dot agency. Well, it's over the years, it's since 2021 it's progressed and it's moved over to Virginia1661.com, and then now it's New Americas Now. So I don't know if you guys can put these in the internet and check it out, but yeah, that's what the Bible is now, and we're like living it. Um, all of us have a way to take a part in it. So don't ever think that no one I'm better or anything like that. I never really wanted this position, to tell you the truth, but I did it. I did it because I just like knew that spirit was only limited to things, and it needed me, so that's why I'm here. And also to the eyes, they see all things. So I, I would encourage like to just always be doing things, like making sure that you know that God's watching you. So they were doing things in the right way, not in bad ways. So as far as anything else, like as mad as I was before I got on here, I just want to be like peace at peace right now, and see that everything's going in order. Um, The reason why I chose the name New Americas now is because we're gonna stick with the the name. We're gonna use it because it's the same, and that way nothing's different, and it's just a title, so it'll be like any religion, and um like Latino Hispanic is a religion. We're gonna go with New Americas now as a religion too, so because it's part of the Bible prophecy too, and it's everything's gonna change like tomorrow with the house of God, and like everything is just gonna be like more religious and government. I don't know if you guys noticed that lately, but that's part of the he wants everything in order. So there's more. Stay tuned and make sure you guys just keep looking at all the miracles that are happening right now, and don't forget to not put these down, write them down, write everything down. And next year we'll have to come back to this day and we'll have to talk about them and like what went on in these times. And it took me 2 weeks to do this. Um, 12 days when they were leaving Afghanistan, to tell you the truth. And so that's where we're at. And then now we're on the states because we're going to talk about the territories. So Biden has already marked his parts. There was 2 states, and then we got the 31 from the Mexicans. So America's really never really established here on this side, and we're going to try to do that through a not taking territory, but it's going to be a more like a document or a church or something. It's going to be probably blessing the land, but it's different. So we need everybody to be on good standing, and I just we're gonna hold the Constitution to where it is, and we're gonna make sure that everything upholds to what it is. So that's pretty much it. All I wanted to share. I just needed a vent. I'm sorry. Good night.